Saw the Ezio collection on Assassin's Creed and thought, what an absolute steal, I gotta get in on this.
We have to go.
Lucy, where have you been? Why did they...
Now.
Slightly bossy there from my partner, but I'll give her a second chance, see if she nicens up a bit.
Just shut up and do what I say.
I'll take that as a no. Strapped into this gizmo, which is apparently accessing my memory, probably something really important. And what could be more important than the memory of your own birth? I don't know whose eyes were watching this through, but here he is, my dad, back quicker than a dad whose son just got drafted into the NBA. What can I say about him? He's a great man.
Ezio Auditori da Firenze.
Terrible at naming kids though.
Get up. Let's go.
No time for that terrible name now though. We quickly got to run out of this Oscorp looking lab here.
Don't let them get away!
For those of you wondering why I didn't question her when she told me to shut up and get in, there's your answer. Focus is on task at hand, which is sneaking through Amazon offices, not to alert Jeff Bezos in his alien form.
I'd rather avoid a fight.
Turns out it was easier to sneak through the Amazon head office than I thought, given that they can't look up from their computers for 1 second out of fear of losing their job through Bezos. Don't ask how I know this passcode either, I just did. Even she's impressed.
Let's go.
But it gave us a little help here, as it then leads us down this elevator, which at the bottom we're greeted by about 8 men. And I know what you're thinking, 8 versus 2. Who's gonna win this fight? And let me tell you what guys, you'd not be surprised by this one bit. Yep, that's me, finish him off. Big thumbs up for realism in this game for me. Brilliant teamwork there, I think I'm really starting to earn her respect.
Get in.
Maybe not. After the little practical jokes Sam played on me there by drugging me and ramming me in the car boot and driving me blind to God knows where, we wake up here in this what looks to be a loft from a sitcom series set in Los Angeles, and we're talking to 2 people who I have little information about. All I know is that this guy's a moaning little twat, and I have very little time for him. This woman seems nice, and it's not long before she straps me into the new Animus machine. This one you can tell is a lot more modern because it's red versus white. It's also a recliner and not lying down, which is great for my posture. They say Rome wasn't built in a day, but blink and you'll miss Fiorentina being built in a matter of seconds, with an entire city just spanning in front of us in the blink of an eye. A lot of people running very quickly too, because apparently we're causing quite the ruckus, and here we are. Young little boy that was held in his daddy's arms is now a full-grown man. We're thrust into the action here with a rival gang pulling up on us, but it gives us a chance to vocalize our dynamite dialogue.
Your sister seemed quite satisfied with the handling I gave her earlier.
Whether it's 1474 or 2022, sister jokes always get me. Now look at this reflex. Dynamite. Angered by my lack of ability to dodge a rock that's been flying in the air for the past 2.5 minutes, I take out my frustrations on all his men with some nice headbutts and some groin stomps. Oof. Like a game of COD Zombies, we get hit with a second round of enemies to take out, and again like COD Zombies, we hit them with the chokeslam. I show my true alpha by handling the cut on my lip like an absolute man.
Just a scratch.
I don't get to robbing all the people I've just beaten the crap out of, because what are they going to do really? They're on the floor knocked out, and I'm just picking their pockets. I don't know what F is in terms of a currency, but these guys aren't carrying much on them. 23, 10, and look at this for absolute disrespect. 8. Grow up. I'm told I need to follow my brother because we're going to go see a doctor and get my cut fixed because, you know, it's 1473. And any cut like that can turn into an infection and kill me. Now this is the Assassin's Creed I remember. Jumping at the top of buildings on ledges that shouldn't be there, and let's be real, wouldn't be there if this game wasn't a parkour game. Although we're making great ground by running over these buildings here, we quickly go and see the doctor, because I've still got a cut on my lip that needs fixing. Not that this guy frightens the crap out of me or anything, but I want to get out of there as quick as I can.
Quite a night.
Not before I get my fucking wallet ripped out of my ass for 200F. My brother then challenges me to a race at the top of this building, which, you know, I was always going to win, and here I am. And so ends the longest prologue into a new game that I've played in a long while. My brother makes a respectable suggestion here to head home, given it is dark and we've been in a lot of fights today, but I rebut with an even better suggestion. To head over and get some late night tale from this girl I've been seeing. Great suggestion if I do say so myself. There's just one issue. How do I get down? That takes care of that. But would you look here, the dog that we fought before, who got publicly embarrassed, has come back of his boys knowing that I'm all by my lonesome now, and he's looking for a scrap. Luckily for me, his goons are idiots and push him in the back before running off to nowhere. Being me, I can't help but get into one more scrap. Look at that. Who wants a piece of this? These guys don't. Look at it, I can see it in their face. After one more takeout like that, he's running scared. I don't listen to that shit. Out he goes as well. Lights out, buddy. Good night. Nothing like some pre-late night tail fighting. But listen to the disrespect here from my girl.
May I come in?
Fine, but only for a minute.
A minute is all I need.
Indeed.
Wait.
Indeed, she says. She wasn't nuzzling into my neck and I wasn't undressing. I tell you what, this scene would be going a lot different right now after that comment. People thought the hot coffee mod was bad, but look at this. About to lay her down, and here the game asked me to interact. Now I thought this was going to go a lot different to what it did by just panning out to the skies. I tell you what, this could have been a very different scene here.
Christina! Svelia! Your tutor will be here soon. Come, my daughter. Is it really so terrible that... Figlio d'un cane! What is this?
Perdonate, messere! Chiedo venia!
I'll kill you!
No, that's not necessary.
Guards! Voglio la sua testa!
Nothing quite like pissing off the old girlfriend's old man, but apparently this guy's pretty connected because now I've got every guard in the city of Fiorentina chasing me, so I tell you what, she must have some good puss because I would not be doing this running if she didn't. Believe you me. You don't get this far into the career of an assassin without knowing that jumping off a rooftop into a bale of hay can only result in one thing, and that's evading all of your problems. And just like that, one of the weirdest intros I've had into a game. Very little to do with the title so far, but hey, we're up and running. Maybe we'll get a blade next time, but that's for the next one. See you then.